This 51-year-old car has remained relevant, I think, because on the outside it is absolutely beautiful. It finds a way to keep its heritage, and since 2015 at least, its heritage has been to look like a war machine. Ford, along with a beautiful styling, has used little tricks to keep interest in its car, including beautiful design elements like that, making documentaries such as The Faster Horse, which lead us to desire their car even more. This 6th generation receives a total overhaul: rear suspension, modern interior, new exterior, better performance bits, including these incredible Brembo brakes, actually an overkill. But styling aside, this is why we buy a Ford Mustang. Yeah! Mustang admirers and owners were unanimous. The interior had to be improved, and Ford did enough. Symmetrical, the interior now adheres to the One Ford policy. This Ford is sold everywhere. On the inside, you feel in a cockpit cocoon. It feels smaller on the inside than it looks on the outside without being uncomfortable. Of course, in convertible form, it is nice and airy. The seats are excellent, and the leather quality is top-notch. The rear seats are for children and insurances, and all kinds of little touches to give the car a lot of character. These do not go unnoticed. The red stitching and metal are real. In the center screen, you have track apps, and you have your little various screens in which you can adjust the various steering and driving inputs. The Ford interface to the various controls are intuitive enough, and the sound system is okay. The subwoofer on the right hand side of the trunk for weight balance. Now let's listen to the engine. Hello car lovers, good day at the office. Driving the 2016 Ford Mustang GT with the performance pack. And this is the 6th generation. The best ones were 1, 3, and 5. I own the 5th one, so I know a little bit about these cars. I also own a Camaro IROC Z back in the day, so I have an idea of what I want from a car like this. I can tell you right now that the sport suspension in the city is a little bit rough, and it kind of like it bobbles over bumps. That's okay. You take the performance package, it comes with it. It's very well planted on the highway. We just got off the highway and did a speed run. Yeah, I like that. And it was very planted. The engine with the top down is, you don't really hear it that much. Engine sound is important for a car like this. If you're gonna pay 25% more gas than everyone else, you have to have a great engine sound, because or else what's the point? At low speeds, it does have a nice burble, like when you start up or when I'm gonna accelerate in first gear. I'm gonna let you guys listen. Hear that? Yeah, that's good. I like that. However, when you wind it out, I'm gonna show you. That's good. It's good. It's very good. Is it Camaro good? Is it Challenger good? I don't know. I don't think so. So we're gonna do another hairy acceleration run. Always keeping the car within the posted speed limits, as always. A few comments about the transmission. It's wonderful. It has a wonderful mechanical feel. I took the curves a little bit harder. The limits are high enough. There's not a lot of steering feel, but however, there is a lot of steering precision, which is, I guess, isn't it all like that today? They haven't figured out how to make the electric steering. Only Toyota seems to have with their FRS and the Lexus. There's a nice cockpit feel here without feeling too snug, if you understand what I mean. Hold on. fucking love doing that. I fucking love doing that. Ross, I'm gonna give you some gas money after. Didn't go in well. Wait, I'm gonna take this curve real hard. Oh, the limit.
I love Pirelli.
Well, they stick, huh? It's a nice limits.
Blue.
Yep, flew
like
to the
blue.
road. Well, it flies, huh? It flew. That's the thing when you have a car with a lot of torque. If you're in the wrong gear, it does not matter. The car will pull you through. It corrects your mistakes. So, yeah, this car's pretty good. This car is pretty good. I think I would like it to be just a little bit louder. But I can report to you that it sounds, the exhaust sounds better in car than on microphone. They've made improvements. This car was redone in 2015. They've done improvements everywhere. They've done improvements on the interior. They've done improvements on the exterior. They've done improvements with the rear suspension. How is the rear suspension? How does this car ride? It rides very well. Does it ride a lot different than the one before, than the one I owned? Not that different, and that's a good thing. I like the way it rode. There's concerns about this car being top heavy, or that somehow it doesn't take the curves as well as the Camaro. I think Ford, instead of listening to car reviewers, Ford, if you watch the documentary of Faster Horse, listens to its customers, right? The people who are actually buying their cars. And I'm not sure that the hard sports car suspension is for everyone. I'm not sure it's for Mustang owners. It certainly wasn't for me. I wanted a GT, something that like a 12-month-a-year car, not just a weekend car. I can tell you that this Ford Mustang, you can drive it 12 months a year, no problem. The sound system is loud, but not audiophile quality. I heard there was hard touch on the EcoBoost, but on this GT, there's soft trim on all the horizontal surfaces. Bottom surfaces are hard. I'm okay with that. It has the third best interior amongst Challenger, Camaro, and Mustang. However, it's more third best than last place, if you know what I mean. This is a very good interior. I really like being here. Haven't heard many rattles so far. Other reviewers have complained about that. This car feels really solid, despite being a convertible. The seats in this car, despite being bolstered, are pretty good. I would say they're perhaps a smidgen too bolstered. Not enough to prevent me from buying the car. The leather quality in the interior doors with the premium leather package for $500 or 400 something in Canada is very good. This leather quality is excellent. So what's the bottom line? Is this car recommendable? Guys, what do you think? Of course it's recommendable. If you want something perhaps more comfortable and more true to what it looked like back then, you might get the Challenger. It's got a more usable back seat too, I think. If you want something that's a little bit more sporty, the Camaro seems to be the best option, but I think this car it's kind of a bit of a niche car. It really, I don't know, like there's a heritage here that it's been around for 50 straight years. I mean, it's doing something right.